All I would do is adore you all of the time. I'd like to. I'd like to. I'd like to love you every day. I'd like to love you, love you.
What is up? Welcome to a very windy, rainy day in Lincolnshire. So this is the first episode of Buildology that me and Alex Downs from Drivers Collection are doing. And first up, because we had obviously Brad help me out yesterday with the G40 and the Lexus, we are looking at his Mercedes. How are we doing?
Not bad.
We've got Spence as well, Brad's little brother. Have you got Instagram? You've got Instagram, haven't you?
Yeah, of course.
Instagram below. Instagram below. Obviously, you've seen the montage already. Yeah, not everything is as it seems with this car at all. It's a bit rough around the edges, as you may be able to tell. But it's not about the outside, is it, mate?
Oh, it's not about the outside.
It's not about the outside. Like, let's crack the hood. Let's crack the hood.
All under the magic is all.
This car is something special. So here we are. Tell us what we've got.
Well, we've got a OM605.
Yeah, no, we're not interested in that. What's this? Is this a 35?
No, that's a 32.
32? Why is it a 32?
32?
That looks like a 35.
No, it's a 32. You've got a HX30 hot. Very hot.
Oh, schoolboy error.
HX30 rear.
Yeah.
With more turbine blades and a HX35 front, which is the same as a HX35, basically.
Sick.
On the rear, you've got your injector nozzles, 150 bar nozzles.
Yeah.
A diesel mechan.
Yeah, actually, you've got a sticker.
I've got a sticker, yeah.
So we're trying to promote as many people with this as possible. This is the whole idea. So if there's anyone else who does this like feature Buildology thing with myself, we're trying to promote as many companies as possible. So I mean, Brad's pretty much built this from the ground up on his driveway, but he did send off the fuel pump to this guy.
Great guy. He's yeah.
And he properly sorted you out big time,
Oh, yeah.
hasn't he? Like you've got like lifetime warranty and stuff with it.
Yep. So basically, it's inside. It's 8mm elements, governed to 6,000 RPM, produce 600 horsepower's worth of fuel. So.
And I mean, you'll see a cockpit video in a bit. The boost this produces is just savage, isn't it? It just comes on so quick and it pins you. Like.
And it still needs turning up.
Yeah.
There's more to
you turn it. Is what?
There's more to turn up.
Oh no! Oh no! Ghostbuster!
I am shooketh.
We've got the awesome eBay Chinese intercooler with eBay.
Isn't this made by Wasabi?
Wasabi.
Wasabi.
Intercooler piping. eBay 3-inch.
3-inch all round, isn't it?
3-inch intercooler piping, and we've got as well a 3-inch exhaust to just a back box.
Yeah, I actually helped him with this the other week, and it was the biggest absolute ball ache ever, getting that manifold out and back in.
Yes.
And then you had to get it re-welded as well, didn't you?
I had to get the link pipe because it's just got a link pipe going to the servo, and I had to get it re-welded.
I mean, as you can see here, it's a tight fit, even to the point of where the actuator on the bracket had to be cut to squeeze in. Building something like this on a driveway, you're bound to get some things wrong, and you literally got the angle out by a few degrees, didn't you?
5 degrees.
Yeah.
5 degrees. And also it's got a 6-speed conversion with a Kevlar clutch.
Kevlar?
Oh yeah, Kevlar. Yeah, Kevlar friction disc with a dual mass flywheel.
Dual mass?
Dual mass. People don't like it. They're not a big fan on dual mass, but
what do you think?
at the minute there will be updates.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I mean,
will be updates.
Not forgetting that this car is very much a dailied car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like you go to work and back, you go out to your friend, like, well, it came to mine yesterday, innit? And it's never let you down, has it?
No,
really?
Apart from yesterday when we was driving along, this boost pipe here flew off.
What happened?
Flew off.
Flew off. It's catching the.
It's catching the bonnet, yeah.
Spence, point out where it's catching if they can't see. Oh. Duh. Going with power like a lot of people don't bother doing. They just up the power dramatically on the car. I've seen Mark 1 Golfs with engine swaps, and they just haven't bothered with brakes at all. They've just kept the standard like 1.1, 1.3 brakes. But no, you've actually got some 4-pots in here, haven't you?
Yeah, some 4-pot Brembos. They're off of a W220.
W220, yeah.
Yeah, it's 320 CDI. And I've got 300mm discs, dimpled and grooved.
Dimpled and grooved. You haven't got drilled, have you?
No, not drilled. No.
Oh! Just noticed.
Driver's collection.
Here's a supporter already.
Yes, I am.
Have you got the? You've got the hang as well, haven't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he's got soul flavours as well.
Right.
Chris Seymour's going to be well happy with you. Yeah. So,
Obviously.
I'll drop a link below where you can get all this stuff, and including soul flavours as well. I'll drop a link down there.
And obviously a giant boost gauge.
Oh yeah, this is actually my favourite bit. And damn, look, there's even a old school rep with the old Lowsocial. Yeah. There weren't a boost gauge that handled enough of what you are actually running.
I just wanted a big boost gauge as well.
It's off an air compressor, isn't it?
It's an air compressor boost gauge, yeah. It's gauge,
It's
not boost gauge.
It's an air compressor's boost gauge.
Yes.
What do air compressor boosts go like? But yeah, you're actually pushing the full 2 bar, aren't you?
Yeah, I've got another one on order. It's going to be up to 4 bar, so just so I've got more wiggle room.
We love a bit of wiggle room. We do love a bit of wiggle room. But this is great. I mean, we've got like full grandad spec interior, which
With wood trim.
with wood trim. And you actually, oh yeah,
I had air ride.
you had air ride, didn't you?
Yes.
So I'll put up a photo now. This is him on air ride. Now tell us why you're no longer on air ride.
Well, I was driving along and the car aired itself out. I don't find it safe. Didn't handle how I wanted it to handle, and I just didn't like it.
Now, I know what most of you are thinking. It'll be down to the kit, it'll be down to the bags, it'll be down to the management, yada yada yada. Some people, they swear by air ride, they go along with it. I've had both. You've had both now.
I've had both, did enjoy both. I liked having bags, but it's just not for me. Yeah, for the purpose of this car, it's not worth
suited
it.
at all, is it?
No.
I mean, what suspension are you running on this again?
Coney fully adjustable shocks with.
And they're stiffened right up, aren't
They're
they?
stiffened right up.
So, air ride, really, I don't think any air ride kit would probably handle the the weight, and
weight,
two, the actual brute force of the boost that
boost,
comes
yeah.
on, because it
Sinks
literally dips its ass and goes,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
It does.
Not in today's weather though. I mean,
No,
Spence, what's the weather report for today?
It is very windy and rainy.
It's raining sideways.
Sounds rough, Ollie. Do you have an umbrella?
Had one.
Where is it?
Inside out, 2 miles away.
There you go. Very windy and rainy. He's an oddball, is this kid? That's pretty much it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll say that's it really.
What do you think of it?
Very fast.
Very fast.
Very fast. Too fast.
No, it's not that bad. So what figure do you think it's pushing roughly?
I reckon about 280
Yeah.
at the minute with a gazillion Newton meters of torque, as you know, because it's a diesel.
Yeah.
Bam.
I mean, I'll say now that in comparison to when I had the Nissan Laurel with the RB25, the boost comes on just as fierce as that did. It was in the region of, it was in the 400s.
400, yeah, definitely.
And that just came on like something else. So aiming for 400 horses.
400 horse.
And the thing is, it's reliable as well. I mean, this thing, you're planning on taking this to Worthesy next year as well, aren't
Oh
you?
yeah, definitely. Worthesy.
Yeah.
This will be at Worthesy.
This is going to be at Worthesy next year,
And
and
it'll be a lot
hopefully it'll be a lot cleaner
I'm
and
attending to the orange carbon fibre.
orange carbon fibre.
Gets lighter every day. But, you know, that will be attended. It is solid.
Is that something on your wing?
There's someone on the wing. Something.
Yes.
Something. There's more to come in there. You're on about doing splits and stuff like that later on as well.
Yeah, splits. I'll lower it a little bit more, I reckon.
I mean, we've spoke about it quite a bit, haven't we? And I think he's planning on doing a rough kind of stance
Stance race car.
But
More race car.
But more or less race car.
Yeah.
But I think that's about it, isn't it?
That is it, yeah.
I mean, yeah, the whole point of this, and I mean, like, I know a lot of you be thinking, whoa, why are you featuring this? I mean, the paint's a bit scabby and it's got rusted arches, and yeah, fair enough. And I mean, a lot of people get their work done by garages, which I've got nothing against at all. Brad's got nothing against it at all. Sure, you haven't got anything against it, have you?
No.
Yeah. Some people can't do this at all. Well, you've done it all on your driveway, haven't you?
All on my driveway.
It's like been a full driveway build, and the only thing that someone else has done is that the manifold and the pump, and that's it.
Yeah. And I had some assistance from a garage that I know to lend a ramp for a weekend.
So literally just to lend the ramp.
Just lend a ramp to get my gearbox in, and that's it.
You happy with it?
Oh yeah, I'm very, very happy with it.
We'll cut to a drive-by, because this thing just sounds absolutely insane. It doesn't sound like a diesel, really. So here's the drive-by now. And there you go. Absolutely mint. Sounds absolutely insane, doesn't it? I love it. I actually love the sound of it. When you tore past me last night when we was cruising back to yours,
yeah.
I was just like, yeah, that doesn't even sound like a diesel. The only thing that gives it away is the plume of black smoke that it leaves behind.
Yeah.
As you saw in the video. But yeah, we'll cut to us going back and us in the inside where it's nice and warm.
Are you ready?
We're ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
It's got the best turning circle I've ever witnessed in my life.
I've never had turning circle in a car that good.
Like that turning circle's better than my Mark 1.
It's bloody wet today.
It is very wet. So it probably won't even get any boostings because it is absolutely waterlogged.
Get a bit of boosting, but probably mostly wheel spinning.
She's a savage old girl, isn't she?
She is. Comes on boost hard.
So when does she come on boost roughly? About £3.5 grand.
£3.5 grand is where it's sweet spot.
Savage boostings, and he's got 10 more brake horsepower by having driver's collection merch in here as well.
Oh yes.
You know, we've got to plug it. We've got to plug it. That's bar! It is almost touching 2 bar, and you've still got to wind things up, haven't you?
Oh, there's loads to go. It's going to be fun. So.
Yeah, strong boosts. Have we got any trick bits in here?
This button here does nothing.
Except to give you a warning
It
light.
turns a light on. It's meant to be traction control, but men don't need that.
So why haven't you got traction control? That's something to do with the mechanical fuel pump, isn't it?
Yeah, I've took the electronic fuel pump off and I've put the mechanical one on that's built to 600 horsepower.
So yeah, that's it for today. Obviously you've just quickly seen the inside and us cruising around in the Merc. Yeah, I mean it's great. Something like that you can build on a driveway, go for it. If you've got the know-how and the resources, then I don't see why people would pay a garage to do it, I guess. But again, I've been in both situations. I've done a lot to my Mark 1 now, especially with the help of Brad. You know, it's one of them things, like when I first started out, I got garages to build my cars, and it happens. Like if you want to get into this community as quick as possible, you don't want to spend 5-6 years learning before you want to actually do something. You want to just get into it, which is absolutely fine. And speaking of the community, shows I'm at most of the time. So yeah, this video is now endorsed with driver's collection and Still Static. Still Static I've been dealing with quite a long time now. I've actually got a set of coilovers that they supplied me for the Mark 1 Golf H&Rs by AH exclusive, the ultra lows. Some of you might have heard of them, some of you might not have. They're probably one of the most renowned suspensions on the market for coilovers anyway. Absolutely amazing. I'd literally recommend them to anyone. And yeah, I mean, all round great guys. There's Si Sweetland, his better half, Rebecca Sweetland. Absolutely great couple, love working with them. Marcus Webb, absolutely great guy, love him to bits. And yeah, I mean, the whole team at Still Static, absolutely amazing. They've just recently done a show, and I think the video has just dropped recently. So I'll drop a link below for the video. It's done by VW Home. Again, absolutely great guys. They flew over across the pond to attend the show, and their footage is absolutely amazing. I've seen the video, it's great. And yeah, it's just getting bigger. Next year should be absolutely insane. And yeah, hopefully see you there. But for now, that's us. Peace.
There goes a sight from my soul.